Emma Carter had everything mapped out. Columbia University, a bright career ahead, parents who bragged about her at every dinner party. She was the definition of perfect. Until one rainy afternoon, when her car broke down outside a small-town auto shop. That's where she met Liam Hayes. He was 26, grease on his hands, laughter in his eyes, and the kind of confidence that didn't come from money, it came from surviving. He leaned against the hood of her car and said, "Looks like your engine's having a bad day. Lucky for you, I'm having a good one." She laughed, really laughed, for the first time in months. That moment was supposed to be small. But sometimes small moments change everything. They started seeing each other again. Coffee at a diner, walks by the river, long talks under flickering streetlights. Liam wasn't the man her parents dreamed of for her. He didn't have a degree, didn't come from money, and his life was hard in ways hers had never been. But he had something else, honesty. He never pretended to be more than he was. One night, as the stars glowed over the city, he said quietly, "You deserve someone who can give you the world." She looked at him and smiled. "I don't need the world, Liam. I just need you." The day her parents found out, everything fell apart. Her father's voice shook the walls. "You're not seriously dating a mechanic, Emma. You've got one shot at life. Don't waste it." Her mom cried softly, saying, "He's not your future. You're making a mistake." Her friends distanced themselves too. People whispered at college, "She's dating him? It won't last." But Emma didn't care. Because when she was with Liam, she felt seen, not for her achievements, not for her grades, but for who she truly was. The pressure grew heavier. Liam started pulling away, trying to do what he thought was right. One night he told her, "I don't want to be the reason you lose your family. You deserve better than what I can give." Tears filled her eyes. "Then let me decide what's best for me." That same night, in the pouring rain, she showed up at his doorstep with nothing but a backpack and a heart full of courage. She stood there, drenched and shaking, and said, "I'm not here because I have nowhere else to go. I'm here because everywhere else doesn't feel like home." He hesitated for a second, and then pulled her into his arms. "Then you stay," he whispered. And that was the moment she chose him. Fully, fearlessly, completely. Life after that wasn't easy. They moved into a tiny apartment with a leaky ceiling and creaky floors. She worked 2 jobs to finish her degree online. He took every shift he could get. There were nights when bills piled up, nights when they argued out of exhaustion, but every morning they woke up still choosing each other. They didn't have much, but they had love that didn't quit. And slowly, quietly, the world began to see what she saw all along. 2 years later, there was a knock on their door. Emma opened it to find her father standing there, older, humbled, holding a small box of homemade cookies like it was an apology. He looked at her, tears in his eyes. "I was wrong. You didn't throw your life away, Emma. You built one, and I'm proud of you." Liam walked over, nervous, wiping his hands on his jeans. Her father extended his hand. "Thank you for taking care of my daughter," he said softly. And in that handshake, years of judgment finally disappeared. 10 years later, Emma stood in front of her class, teaching literature to high school kids who hung on every word she spoke about love and bravery. When the bell rang, she looked out the window. Liam was waiting in his old pickup truck, smiling at her just like he had that first rainy day. She walked out, and he handed her a single wildflower, the same kind he used to bring her when they couldn't afford roses. Her heart swelled. They didn't have a perfect life, but it was theirs.